He get himself under control? Can he get back in the groove and chase after these boys and at least get a handful of points?
Who will sign off in P1?
Put your money down. Come on, man.
It's going to be Veda Ega, Peter. Goodness me.
No, it's going to end with Brian Uriarte running away with this race because it's his arch rivals running 1-2. Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama running 1-2. Karpush.
Pratama!
No, Brian has got it. Brian has got it. I'd let you know.
It is Uriarte leading from Karpushin. Pratama into third, and he's got Thompson for...
He's in third place, but it's the fact that Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama are running 1-2. I'm gonna put the money on Morelli.
No,
Morelli.
You just named 3 riders nearly. Company in 4th position there.
Unfortunately, I think it may have been Alejandro Fernandez as well. I saw the pink helmet anyway, which is the problem for Hakim Danish. He's back in 16th place, no point. Right, so the last lap, up the inside comes Veda Pratama pushing Marco Morelli back to the way. We'll see, I'm sure we'll get the information soon, but it is Brian Uriarte who has for 16th.
Goodness me.
Sullivan Moundsy with the fastest lap of the race the last time round. 4th place. Semitani has yet to show his hand. Brian Uriarte leads from David Gonzalez. The advantage. They go down the hill. Karpushin in a superb 2nd place. But Joel back in 14th place.
So Peter, what does that mean? I mean, is it even Stevens? Because normally this means that actually, you know, how good is their run onto this little short straight down here, down to turn 8. Big overtake.
Pons, he never has any luck. He's one of the fallers. And Brian Uriarte already touching the green stuff. It's
actually quite a slow race. They're backing it up sometimes, but it doesn't look like it given the gaps at the front. An opportunity coming up. David Gonzalez is going to go for it. Veda needs the slipstream to try and catch him back up.
But Brian got to watch that. The 54, of course, it's Veda Pratama up into 3rd place. A very close 3rd place as well. Yeah, no, it doesn't, does it? But as they say, you know, fastest lap for Benet Fernandez, but then on the same lap, up the inside comes David Gonzalez, but he can't do it. No, Brian is too good around the outside. Remedy.
So 3 riders down on the first turn. Agustin Nelly, and that was nearly a couple of other riders down there. That was Carl.
Sullivan went a little bit quicker, back in 14th place as well. So, anyway, right, so it has a track limits warning.
And Morelli still looking up the inside there. Brian's eking out and pushing in Pratama, wasn't it?
That's right, Veda, there was really not room for that Uriarte from Pratama. There's the 70.
Bit of an advantage. It's all going to come down to the back straight, Peter.
Yeah, and what kind of drive they have onto the back. Veda to go up the inside of Karpushin, but he tried it. They got away with it. Anyway, it still is a Brian. Christian Daniel Jr. back there in 6th place. Just been passed by Gonzalez. Straight. It's Veda Pratama. Again, he's wide. He hasn't got that drive. It's Brian Uriarte that leads. Karpushin looking for a way up the inside. There is no possibility there. Brian Uriarte cuts across his nuts. Benet Fernandez in 4th place on the number 7. Chasing Karpushin, number 7. Uriarte with the slipstream of David Gonzalez, and Veda's got to catch up because, you know, he hadn't. Goes very nicely and holds on to the lead.
Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Agustin Nelly was the other one down.
And so far, Brian Uriarte and Veda Pratama absolutely unable to do what they did. Got the drive out onto the back straight.
The question is, Peter, is it going to be Larry Lunge, Uriarte to the win, or is it... And with Fernandez, as you rightly pointed out, Peter, with Pons, they come across the line there to complete lap 1. It will be Uriarte.
Yesterday, which was race ahead at the front of the field.
Be very going to be Dive Bomb David in 2nd place. That's what we want to see.
And Brian Uriarte goes.
From Karpushin, from Pratama, Thompson, Gonzalez, Benet Fernandez, Singapong. Careful of the green stuff on the exit of that turn. Joel Pons having his best.
Uriarte has the advantage, but he's going to hold off David Gonzalez.
No, Brian. It's not.
No, it's Brian. It's Brian again.
They're in 7th place too.
And Veda Pratama does not want to hang in there. Karpushin goes up the inside.
Rider of the year so far at the moment. The number 16 into 10th place, just behind Carter Thompson from the towards.
And he's got it. He won't be passed through the last corners. And he's going to pick up the record now. Veda Pratama tries to go past both of them. Can't quite do it, but he does pick up 2nd place. Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead.
The back of the grid. So this is a great ride for the pair of them. Joel Pons really needs a finish line.
Number of victories. Veda Pratama is there in 3rd place, but it's up the inside comes there. He can go down the hill, but it's Veda Pratama who has pushed aside the white helmeted man from
this, doesn't it?
Yeah, and Hakim Danish up into 15th as they cross the line that time, so he has 1 point.
Come on, David! Go on, have some of that!
Brian's going to get the drive out. top, but he
Is he?
surely can't pass him on the line. It's Kurdistan to take second place.
Well, it was a clean getaway for just about everybody initially.
At the moment, 1 point.
Very nearly nil point.
Here, back into first gear through the left-hander, and then they accelerate. They short.
The jump out first of all was pretty good from car pushing, but then it was Uriarte just let them. Unfortunately for Hakim, a real shame because wow, what a blockbuster of a finish.
Shift second, third into fourth, and drive through fourth gear. Absolutely
Breaks off, but here's what happened towards the back. It looked like it was Fernandez who hit the back. Oh, real Spielberg thriller we were in for with all three of them. We're still in for one in general, but how
sensational this is. Faster and faster and faster through the left-hander, up into fifth and 200
of looked like Agostinelli there and taking the hapless Joel Pons with them. Good would have been with top three in the championship, all battling out for the top three positions in the final.
Kilometres an hour, 125 miles an hour, and on the brakes they are again and back into second. It's an right, and obviously they all got up and got away with it because we didn't, the
part of the race. Still 5 laps to go, a fair way. We'll keep an eye on Danish. He's up in a incredible part of the circuit. And you don't want to get sucked in like Hakim Danish almost did there into that left hand.
Situation has been cleared. That's good to know. Right,
so the climb up, we have 14th at the moment.
And it looked to me, Danish did a 1:49.
They're so easy to run off, run wide, click the wheel of the rider in front of you, something like that, and now we are all Pratama in the lead then from Uriarte and car pushing. David Gonzalez.
Most of the guys ran to a 1:45, so that means it cost him, it cost him 4 seconds.
Downhill on towards the back straight. Peter, I'll remind you what you said. Surely no one's going to get away with it. Gonzalez behind them as well.
Yeah, there would never. Veda just looked, didn't he, right from the start that he was not long lap penalty.
Yeah, it really is. It is a proper penalty. Make no mistake. That's why he can run away with it. Why is Veda Pratama? It's like he's got an earpiece listening to our commentary. He's gone white.
Not going to hang around waiting there. He's taken the lead, but he's already under pressure and he's passed back up, pushing up the end.
Can't take the mick with the track limits because it will ruin your race potentially, or in this case, it could potentially. You talking about, old man? I'm off.
Yeah, he's gone, isn't he? But no, Brian will catch him. Come on, Brian. Around the outside is Brian Uriarte to take the lead. The 51 is Uriarte. Pushing on.
Potentially ruin your championship.
Side by side then, briefly they are, but Brian is so quick into that. He knows what he's doing round here. He knows what he's doing wherever he is. There's the number 11 of David Gonzalez. 17 in second place. Veda slots in, and he's trying to take it back again. But no, into that right-hander.
Gonzalez has recovered. Gonzalez has recovered.
Picking up the slipstream of Brian Uriarte. Has to back out of it as Brian sweeps into the left-hander.